Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. These are the adventures of Vernon Ziegler. We're going to get this car out of here today. 100%, no questions about it. First thing I want to do is make some steel frames. These steel frames require the arc welder with charges, as well as the clay crucible, which is nearby, and some lumps of steel. I think I need about 4 of these, so I'm going to hit batch craft, select 4 of them, put it down and start working. Because we need to complete the rear end of the vehicle, I want to put in some trunks so that nothing can climb in the back. I want to put in some storage areas and a workbench, and what else do I need over there? Well, that'll about cover it, I guess. Ah yes, I think I want to put an interior door in also, so we can move from the front to the back without having to get out of the vehicle and walk around. Crafting these steel frames takes time and energy. My practical skill has rusted. I finally figured out by reading up on Reddit why the skill rust thing is actually a good thing. So now it doesn't bother me at all when my skills rust. Matter of fact, it'd be nice if my mechanic skill would rust a little bit. Alright, we're very hungry, thirsty, and tired. I think we're just going to drink some water. So my plan here is, for the back end, I've got some heavy-duty frames that I actually can't stand to repair because it's going to chew through my welding rods. One of our first main missions, as soon as we leave here, is going to be to find more welding rods, which I'll probably buy them at the Refugee Center. For now, I want to install a trunk door here. And the reason I'm going with the trunk door is it requires Mechanics 2 and a steel frame, but it doesn't require welding rods or brazing rods to put this thing in, which some of the doors do. It's going to look a little funny on this vehicle. Alright, I'm going to use... Actually, I'm just going to use one of these damaged frames. No, I'm going to say I have an idea for that. I'm going to use one of my undamaged frames. Okay, install another one here. Oh, there's an aisle there, so I can't install a door. I need to remove the aisle. There we go. Now I can tell it that I want to install a trunk door right there. There you go. As you can see, we've got sort of a reddish purple panel on a green vehicle, so it looks funny. That's okay. It'll be functional. Trunk door right there. Alright, excellent. Now I want to install some storage. So I'm going to install a box. Again, I can install, I think I can install a trunk storage. Actually, let's look at that. If I wanted to put a trunk here, it would use up my brazing rods. So as much as I'd like to have that there, instead of a box, I'm just going to go with a box. This is made out of a steel frame, so it's going to have pretty good HP. There's that steel frame there. These boxes, I think, have about 68 liters of storage, and I think the trunks have 100 or over 100. We're not going to get the cargo volume out of these, but they're pretty sturdy, and we're not going to use this as a mobile base. We're just going to use this to haul some necessaries around, stash our loot in it temporarily, and so on. I'm going to put a storage box right here also. That's going to hold the ammo for the turret. This is going to be a workbench, and now right here we need to get access to the rear part of the vehicle, so I'm going to remove the reinforced windshield that's there. And here I want to install a door. This door says it has a window so you can see out of it, even when closed, and you can store items here. So we're going to, since we can see over it, I don't mind putting it in. What does door full mean? Let's just do door. And as far as shape, no variant use default? Yeah, let's try that. What does that look like? Okay. It's got 2.5 liters of storage. I don't know what we'll put there. Okay, now we can address the turret. So here's our turret mount. If I go to install some kind of weapon here, the hang-ups is rifles. I need rifles 3. I would like to put an M16 up here because we've got tons of ammo for it, and we could have our NPC blaze away with 5.56 rounds out of it, but we don't have enough rifle skill yet. Something like the 50 caliber rifle we don't have enough mechanics for either. But here's something we do have, the Milcor MGL multi-grenade launcher. And I believe this is a 6-shot grenade launcher that we can actually mount in that spot right now. So I'm going to give that a go. Right, excellent. Now we've got a mounted grenade launcher on our military cargo truck. That's a lot of progress for one day. What can we do here? We're already slaked. Let's see if I've got food in this corner here. Cheese spread? You can eat all the cheese spread, I guess. Okay. By the way, the brown chick has grown up. This is the brown chick grown into a sparrow. A small bird with brown and gray feathers. Introduced to North America in the 1850s, it is now one of the most abundant birds on the continent. And I thought that sparrows were always native to the Americas, but apparently not. This is our sparrow because we tamed the chick. We tamed it as a chick. Oddly enough, we have the option to rename our sparrow. Jack Sparrow, of course. We also have some weird options, like attach a bag to Jack Sparrow or equip Jack Sparrow with armor. And allegedly, if we had a rope, we could leash the sparrow. All things that I'm sure we're going to try to do at some point. Right now, Vernon needs to get a little bit of sleep. It looks like he's on a nighttime schedule right now, but I find these characters usually wind their sleep schedules around the clock. If you just sleep when they're tired, sometimes you're playing during the day, sometimes you're playing at night. And right now, that's fine with me. We've got cough medicine and sleeping pills if we need to set our sleep schedule somehow. I'm just realizing now that I forgot to get the background music going. But I think we've got atmospherics. Should be fine. I'll turn them on later when we pause the video. That's 8 hours of sleep, Vernon. Have you had enough rest yet? Nine? Alright, that was a dang good amount of sleep. Your eyes open and your entire body feels like it's bursting with energy to burn. Except he's hungry. Let's eat a pizza entree and a chicken burrito. Some chicken noodle soup, chili and macaroni, frankfurters and beans. Alright, that's funny. Alright, where are we with our vehicle? We've got storage space, we've got trunk doors, we have an intermediate door, we've got our weapon mounted. I need a workbench right there, and I'm going to take down this failure right here. We had put a heavy-duty frame here and mounted a workbench with battery charger to it. I'm not sure why I did this, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. Now, do I... Can't remove that frame. Removing it will yield... I don't have a tool with lifting. Remove all other attached parts. I can remove the power cords. Nope, can't uninstall that either. Maybe I can take the vehicle down? Yeah, I'm not sure how to get that frame out of there. But anyway, got some vehicle controls here. Let's move the workbench to here. And then we can go install it in the vehicle. Right there. Alright, now we've got a workbench in the vehicle. That'll work great. The other thing wrong with the vehicle, if I remember correctly, was that the battery was dead. Yep, there's the dead battery. I'm going to remove the dead car battery. I have a fresh one down here. Let's see. What about this? What kind of battery is this? Ah, yes, that one is attached to the battery network. Let's haul this car. Oops. No, I didn't mean to grab all that ash, but it's fine. Go down here and plug this battery in. No. We can take this battery down. And then I want to make sure that this battery is plugged in. So if we plug this in to there we go. That'll charge that battery up. And I want to install my fresh battery here. Oh, got two. And there we go. Okay, this wood ash, I don't know what to do with. I'm just going to leave it over there. Maybe we can run over it with a car and destroy it. That should be everything except for one thing. I think we need to load the gun. Let's see, if I examine the turret location, we've got the option to reload the Milcor MGL, but not the option to use it. If I hop on the square and try to take control of it, I've got no controls. So let's start by reloading it and see what we have to do after that. There's a bunch of ammo for this over here in the armory. I forget if the armory is right up here, I think. We're down here. I think I need to make a map note of where the armory is. Oh, that looks like the armory right above me there. What is that? Reinforced glass. Oh, okay. That grenade launcher shoots these HEDP rounds. We've got 86 of them. That'll be enough to cause plenty of terror. And hopefully we don't shoot our own vehicle with them. I don't know if that's something that's possible, but I assume it is. I'm now wishing that I put this storage box right here so that I could lever items into it. Let's do it this way. Now I wonder if I can move them over to that box like this. There we go. Okay, they're all right there. Now when I examine the turret, I should be able to reload it using the ones that are in this box. Okay, great. You insert one into the HEDP. Okay, so we've got to put one at a time in there. Whoops, I inserted the one from my inventory by accident. Alright, it's fully loaded. Okay, we've only got the option to unload the gun. We don't have the option to control the turret. So we must need to put controls over there. I need to get one of these out of there. Whoops. Ah, no. Not like that. Can't even get one? What have I done here? Oh, I've got controls on me. That's good to know. Ah, here we go. Yeah, we're carrying all the grenades. Just want to get one. No, not like that. For some reason, it's not taking my number input. Let's try this again more slowly. One, take. There we go. Got one grenade on us for our rifle, because it's got an underbarrel for that. Okay, I want to see about installing some controls over the turret then. Let's see if we can do that. Brazing rods, acetylene torch. I just need to be standing outside the vehicle. There. Okay, install controls. The camera control system now. I was looking at this turret control unit, which I don't have one anyway, but it's a set of motor, camera, and an AI unit which allows for tracking targets, friend or foe, identification, and firing the connected turret in full automatic mode. When installed over the turret, it will enable auto-targeting. When turned on, it drains 250 watts from the vehicle's batteries. Holy cow. So anyway, hopefully we don't need that one. I'm hoping this, though, is a steering wheel, accelerator, and brake pedals. Which doesn't seem right either. But I'm going to try installing these. It's not telling me I can. I lack the brazing or welding rods. Do I really? I think I'm just not close enough to them. Let me try it from here. Yeah, there we go. I just wasn't close enough to my stack. Okay, now that we've got controls installed there, should be able to examine that tile. There we go. And aim individual turret. Aim which turret? This one. Yep, I can definitely control this turret from the trunk. I just don't know if my NPC can do that, so we're going to have to find out. That means that I can also control them from the driver's seat, interestingly enough. Now that our vehicle's ready to go, we are going to need gasoline to get these things out of the way. And I'll open the garage door at the final moment. I need to make sure I've got a hose on me, so let's grab a rubber hose out of the trapdoor. What do we have laying here? A whole bunch of junk? What is this stuff? Book binders, a battery charger, sheets. Okay. So, I noticed that up here, they've got some gas pumps. Yeah, right here. And then up here, they've also got something to put the gasoline in. Yeah, here we go. We've got these 200-liter steel drums. I'm going to haul them around to the gas pump. Examine the pump, and using my hose, I should be able to pour the fuel. Looks like it's 500 liters of JP8. Let's pour that in the 200-liter drum. I think I've accidentally picked something up with the drum. Let's look. There. I'm gonna double check that my video is recording and my microphone's on. I had a little accident earlier trying to record an episode. Just checking. Alright, now I can examine the vehicle. I should be able to hit F for refill and select this tank, and then it'll ask me what I want to fill it from using the steel drum there. Now we've got a completely full tank, 60 liters of JP8 in the vehicle. That basically should be everything. I would like to put the travois in the vehicle too. Can I install a travois in the vehicle? Oops. What if I highlight this aisle, for instance, and I say I want to install a travois? Okay, no. I wouldn't be able to do that. But I wonder if I could do that if there wasn't a frame there. Or if there wasn't an aisle there. That would be really cool if I could mount my travois to this thing. So, probably unnecessary. See if we can install it over, say, like this just has a quarter panel here. If I hit travois. Alright, what if I took one of these aisles out? Of course, then I won't be able to walk over the aisle, right? I might be able to. I might be able to mount a travois to the back right here. Let's remove the aisle and see. We can just take the aisle out with a hacksaw. I'm going to hit install. There, theoretically we could mount a travois here to the heavy-duty frame. Is that right? No, components required, light wooden frame. You can store items here. Not sure how that would work. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to be able to take our travois with us. So, that's fine. Okay, we've got battery charge, we've got gasoline, we've got ammo, we've got a fully loaded turret, we've got the trunk done, we've got the door done. That's pretty much everything. I just need to pack, go grab my NPC, and pick a destination. My tentative destination is what? I'd like to drive north. If I could circumvent No Shoreham, that would be nice. Looks like we could hop over this way past the Evac Shelter. Oh, no, this may not get us where we're going. We've got forest going up to the other Evac Shelter. And a highway that goes into the unknown. Bordered by forest all the way across. Okay, so how are we going to get out of here? What if we cut around Peabody? Is that doable? Maybe. Might be able to drive right around the city. It's going to be a little hairy, though. I was thinking where I wanted to go is stop by this crashed pod here. Stop by the shooting range over here. And circumvent Hubbardston to get on this highway and take it across the bridge and go all the way out to the Refugee Center here. Unless I could find an easier path. I don't think this will be easier. Got forest all the way across right here. This road, though, let's think theoretically. If there's no forest right here, we could cross from this road up. That would be my best hope, I think. Because it looks like this forest may not wrap around. But I don't know. It very well may, because I've got forest here, too. Guess we're just going to have to explore and see. We've also got a body of water going across here. We crossed that water on this bridge, however. So we can get across the river. And if we can get through the forest, we could get to the Refugee Center to buy welding rods. Taking that as our tentative path, we only have to circumvent New Shoreham, which is easily done by going here. Yeah, I think that's the route we're going to take. So I'm going to take a cut right here while I pack the vehicle, empty my travois, get my NPC around, get her situated, and then I will be right back. Alright, actually before we get on the way, I realized one thing. That is, I still need the mechanic skill to get that other car out of the way by installing the whatchamapump in it. If I look at proficiency mechanics, the first thing that came up was this firearm waterproofing. The recipe for that is contained in one of these books, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where I got the recipe for this, actually. A set of seals and gaskets that will allow a firearm to operate reliably while submerged in water. So it's a Mechanics 6 skill, and we've got theoretical Mechanics 4 knowledge. I just want to get to Mechanics 4. I'm going to try this firearm waterproofing. Requires a soldering iron, solder, and plastic chunks. I got several attempts at this. And there we go. Instantly. Excellent. We went right to Mechanic Skill 4. Perfect. Do I want to continue working on it? Yeah, let's go ahead and use some solder and plastic chunks and finish the craft. So that gave us Practical Mechanic Skill 4. Finally. That was a long journey. I got thinking about another thing here. I need to either replace this aisle, or I wanted to put a floor trunk in there. So if I examine the vehicle and I look here and try to install a floor trunk, there we lack a floor trunk. So that's something we need to craft. Should be able to craft it. That requires hammering, glare protection, etc., access to the arc welder, some brazing rods. Oh, I didn't realize. Yes, okay. 45 of them, so 2 would be 90, and then another 45. Okay, sheet metal and door hinges. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I want to have floor trunks in there. So I'm going to make 3 of these, and that'll be all the brazing rods and welding rods, basically. I'm going to use the door hinges that are on me here. Okay, you put the floor trunk on the workbench. Let's craft 2 more. Okay, and 1 more. There we go. There's 3 floor trunks. See if that's the only thing there. Clay crucible is there. Alright, I'm going to move those from the workbench to over here using AIM, the Advanced Inventory Manager. I heard somebody call it AIM a while back, and I thought, oh, that's nice. It's a good little acronym. I look at the vehicle. Hopefully it doesn't take brazing rods to install. Let's see. Floor trunk requires arc welder. Yep, brazing rods. I have 119 total, though, so we can get these installed. I need to remove the aisles here. Take these other 2 aisles out. Frame. There's an aisle. Remove that aisle there. Okay, now I'm going to install these floor trunks. Wow, that heavy-duty frame is in bad shape. I didn't even realize how bad. Both of these are in really bad shape. I may need to replace these. Let's see what the floor trunk looks like. Nice, and it has 87 volume. That has more volume than these boxes has. And you can walk on them. I assume. That should make sense. But you can walk on the bare frame too, I guess. Okay, moving through the door is slow, but moving on that aisle space is not with the floor trunk. Alright, before we go and put our floor trunks here, I think I'll replace these with steel frames. And I can do that off camera while I'm making my other preparations. But the next thing I wanted to do, we'll just do this on camera. Make sure I've got the home wrecker. Let's wield the home wrecker, and we can wear the spear, and then I want to make sure there's a pump in here. It was in there. So we've got an alternator, air filter, and mechanical pump. Yeah, and a lot of our tools. So let's drag our travois down here, and now we've got the mechanical skill to install the pump. I think we can move that car. We've also got the rubber hose on us in case it needs a little gasoline to move. We are this close to making our escape from the military base. Always good to have a base. It's never good to be trapped in your base. Okay, here's the vehicle that we repaired. It's ready to go. We've test run it. Let's examine this and hit mend. It says faulty fuel pump. And I can replace it with fine bolt turning, mechanics 4, and a mechanical pump. Okay, you replace the faulty fuel pump. Let's see if we've got gasoline. It's got gas and a battery. Okay. I'm going to release the travois and hop in here. See if we can't back out of here. What's in the door space? Oh, short rope. Okay, the cube van starts up. Why do I not have any indication of the gasoline amount or speed? I must be lacking a speedometer or something. Weird. I'll pull it around here. Okay, we got that car out of the road. Got something laying in the middle of the road here. Just some various and sundry from the battle. Now we should be able to move this car also. Fails to start. There we go. Alright, there's 2 spare cars for us. I haven't looked into what it's going to take to get these moving, but we don't have to move them. We've got a free lane right here. However, now we need to take down the barbed wire fence. I don't know if it's going to be better to do it this way. See how long this takes. It's 6:36 a.m. It took about 30 minutes to deconstruct that, and then we have to pull up the post also. And that took another 30 minutes. We got 2 barbed wire and 2 pointy sticks. What if we just smash it? Okay, we damaged our home wrecker and we destroyed the fence entirely. We got barbed wire but not pointy sticks. I don't think there's a reason to waste time doing it the deconstruct way. I'm just going to bash everything out of here. There we go. Now we can just drag everything out of our way. We got that out of the way. Actually, I think we'll bash this down too. There we go. Now, how wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wide, unless we clear this sidewalk, which I don't think we're going to need to do. That should be plenty. How wide is this vehicle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 including the rear view mirrors. If we don't have rear view mirrors on our vehicle, I think we're going to want them. So let's see about taking them off of this vehicle. There. Let's remove that wing mirror. We'll remove this one too. Can I carry them? Nope, they're too heavy. Take this one for a spare. Whoops. Put those in the travois. Oh, also, I don't want to run over all this stuff down here. Probably at some point I will lay it all out and run over it to reduce lag on the system. Now I'm just going to clear the way out. There we go. Should have no trouble driving out of here. Grab my travois. Heck yeah, we'll be driving out of here in no time. Alright, I'm going to take a cut here, get the vehicle ready to go, install the mirrors, the floor trunks, and so on, and I'll join you in just a moment. Alright, I'm back, and I've got just about everything done that I wanted to do. One thing I do want to do is turn the music back on. Had that out while I was working on my, had the music off while I was working on my tutorial series. You can look for that to be coming out sometime in the next week or two. Let's go to our options menu here. Oh, music volume 21. No, maybe we've had the music the whole time and I didn't realize it. That's fine. Yeah, I'm working on a tutorial series, Cataclysm Simplified. I'm going to be doing tutorials, basically 15-minute videos that teach a couple keybinds at a time. Hopefully that'll help some of the new players out there. And if you got any ideas for that tutorial series, be sure to drop them in the comments. In the meantime, here's what we've got. I've got in this cargo space right here a chicken cage holding our Sparrow. So we can get our Sparrow out and maybe put him on a leash later, but we're not going to travel without our Sparrow. I managed to put the floor trunks down, and I put some new frames in here. They're not heavy-duty frames, but they're fresh steel frames, and then I put the floor trunks over them. We've still got that heavy-duty frame there because it was in full health to begin with, and so our aisle is floor trunks. Got our workbench, we've got spare ammo over here, and I've got Gasket Reese is guarding the turret position. And we've got storage boxes here with some of our necessary goods. I've got food, medicine, some tools, and that kind of thing. And that's about it. Oh, you know what I forgot is I probably want to grab the arc welder and put it in here. Let's see where that is. Because we're going to maybe breaking into some things. Let's see, I know I've got an arc welder sitting around here somewhere. There's an arc welder. See if we can get it. There we go. And then we're going to want to get some welding gas for it. There's a welding tank right there. Okay, we'll grab that one. And then let's drop it in our spare storage over here and drop the arc welder over there. There we go. That'll be sufficient burglary tool for what we need to do, I think. And we're probably underprepared, but I'm eager to get on the road. The only other thing I did, if we want to look at or sort the armor on our NPC, is I made sure to give her the... is she wearing her gun? She's wielding her gun. But I put a sling on the gun so she can wear the gun. Maybe she won't drop it next time. I gave her some spare double-aught shot, which is in her army pants, about 50 rounds. And I put a gas mask on her, which is active and ready to go, so if we have another incident with gasoline zombies or something, maybe she won't choke. So we've got, let's see, food, water, diesel, and a full battery. I think we're going to experimentally head out. Pull back here. By the way, I mounted some inline mirrors to give me visibility toward the back. Oh, it's 12:47 a.m. Now, what is producing light here? I've got a flashlight on. Okay, let's turn that off. And then I want to see about turning on the headlights here. Oh, we've got dome lights too. Where do they shed light at? Okay, right over my seat. I'm going to turn off the dome lights. I might put some lights in the back. That would really be a good addition. Somewhere in here, put in some aisle lights. That would be great. Before we continue, let's see what that's going to take. Let's say we wanted to install right here aisle lights. That would require a flashlight and a screwdriver. Wow, that would be really easy to do, actually. Bright light that illuminates several squares inside the vehicle. Wow, that would be great. Let's go ahead and install that. We don't need the flashlight per se right now. I'm going to highlight... what if we did it right there? We installed aisle lights. You can't install parts while driving. Well, that makes sense. Here, let's let go of the controls. See if we can install aisle lights right there. Too dark to see what you're doing. Okay, let's turn the flashlight on. And we'll use the flashlight to light the way to install the aisle light. There we go. Install. Aisle lights. Okay. You have to have an off flashlight to do that. I don't have a spare flashlight. Let's just take care of that last thing, because while we're on the road, then we can craft at night if we have it. Sure, I've probably got a spare over here. Yes, I do have one. Right there. Take that flashlight. There. Aisle light. Done. Okay, I take control of the vehicle. Now I should be able to turn on the aisle lights. Okay, and in my inventory, I'm going to turn my flashlight off. There we go. Oh yeah, that'll light up the whole back area if we need it to. Okay, we'll turn off the aisle lights. Wouldn't be bad to have some backup lighting, to be honest. See if I can turn this thing around. Go. Hey, and we're off on our great adventure. How about that? I'm not sure how wise it is to be departing at night, to be honest. Alright, we're in our lane, so we should be able to drive out. There we go. You know, I saw a lot of people complaining about wing mirrors. I think these inline mirrors are going to do the trick, but I'm not sure. Can't tell because it's dark, you see. There we go. Big moment for me, folks. Finally, we're leaving the military base. And under motive power. M16 A+2. This is where we dropped some things. We got a few extra notes we can get rid of, I think. There we go. We've cleared the way except for the wasps, but I'm actually going to depart this direction and hop on the road over here. And then we've got some unexplored territory. We're going to have to go across the bridge here, I assume, to get up into this area, and maybe from there drive to the Refugee Center. We'll start out with that for a goal. I ought to be able to use auto drive. I don't know how safely. And have we checked out the hunting lodge? No, we have not. I doubt there's much there that we need, but that is an intermediary destination. So let's use auto drive and see how it does. So far, so good, and with the headlights, hopefully we won't crash into anything using auto drive. Okay, that was a good test. Auto drive went around the car, so we're good there. Alright, we've reached our destination. So, should I check out the hunting lodge? You know, we might as well check out the hunting lodge. Just because it's dark out, maybe we could crash until morning. Drive under daylight. Felt a little bit better about driving when it's daylight. Now we may have some zombie foes down here. But the hunting lodge is usually pretty clear, as long as there's no bees around. Okay, we're here. I'm gonna get turned around. There we go. Come to a stop. Let's turn off the headlights. Stop driving. I'm gonna go have a look. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything in the area. Alright, I'm gonna tentatively wait until morning, I think. So let's see if we can sleep right here. And we'll just pass time. If he won't sleep, that's fine. We'll get up at 4:30 a.m. when the sun comes up. Alright. Sun is up and it's daylight. gonna have a quick look at the cabin here. You know, usually this is a storage room that may have any number of things in it. But we've got to get through the closed metal door. That requires lock picking. I don't have a lock pick with me. Got a kitchen here with some goodies. Maybe we can get a quick meal. Wow, there's a whole lot of books here. Alright, good to know. Let's see what's upstairs. Pretty much just a recreational area. And we got some refrigerators here. What are the pill bottles? Antibiotics and morphine, I guess? Guess we'll grab the morphine. Alright, no zombies here, so we know we can come back here. We may use the acetylene torch to get through there on our way home. But I'm really on a quest to get more welding rods. We may not reach the Refugee Center in this episode, but we'll get close. Let's head up to here. We're going to wind up uncovering some of the map. Monsters spotted. What kind of monsters? Alright, so up here at the Evac Shelter, we've got an infestation. This is a boarded up Evac Shelter. But we already know where the Refugee Center is, so there's no reason to go in there. Oh, what's this? This looks like a hostile. Vanessa Padilla. Why would she be automatically hostile? Is she a bandit or something? That's interesting. So this is the motel. We got a tough zombie in the area. We haven't spotted her yet, but we already know she has bad intentions. Oh, there, I think I see her. Vanessa Padilla neutral, ignoring, aware of your presence. Okay, I thought she was hostile because her name was in red. But she's not. She's ignoring us, she's aware of us, she's neutral. Let's go help out Vanessa. Do I have my spear on me? Let's see what we've got here. Got the gun, I've got the spear with me. Okay. We can probably handle this zombie on her own. She swings wildly and misses. She's grabbed. You hear Fallon Reese saying, "Incoming bandit, northeast." But she is a bandit. No, she's not either. Her name is no longer red. Not sure how that works. What does she have in her inventory? It says she's swinging, so she's probably out of ammo. Shows that she's got a Ruger 1022, but she's not shooting it. She's swinging it. Yeah, I don't know if she's a bandit or not. How do we want to do this? I think I'll drive as close as I can, get around the corner there, although I don't want to drive over any of this stuff here. Yeah, we can pull almost up to the front there. Yeah, I'm tempted to try to help her out. She hits the tough zombie. I'm seeing if we've got any more warnings from Gasket. Slow to a stop right here. Let go of the controls. Webbed zombie spotted around the corner. What is a webbed zombie? Slick and glistening human body clad in swimwear, its hands and feet are webbed, suggesting rapid evolutionary adaptation to water. Mildly dangerous. Alright, we'll wait on that. I'm gonna come up here and see if I can chat with her. Yeah, I can chat with Vanessa. She says, keep your distance! I've got a better chance to intimidate her to drop her weapon than I do to persuade her that I'm not going to hurt her. Funny. Keep my distance. You're in bad trouble, lady. Grabbed by this tough zombie? How close is it to dying? Not close. I am not even wielding a weapon, so... I hate to tell her to drop hers, though. That doesn't seem right. I'd hate to come up here and get shot, though. We could try intimidation. Let's try intimidation. I'm going to say, drop your weapon. You may be attacked. Proceed. She drops her weapon. Now I can only tell her to get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, let's wield the spear. Okay, she dropped her gun and ran for it, sure enough. See if we can catch up to this zombie. There we go. I'm gonna talk to her again. She's fleeing from you. Right, well, understandable. We did threaten her, sort of. Ah, you hear Vanessa Padilla saying, there you are. She puts pressure on the bleeding wound. She loses some blood. Hazmat zombie spotted. This lady's in deep trouble, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see the hazmat zombie up there in the top end of the motel room. There's all kinds of vehicles in perfect mint conditions standing around here. Not that we need any of them. Here I went and threatened her, and I wonder if she'll, you know, calm down. But she's definitely hostile now. I don't want her to get attacked by a zombie. Just gonna try to make sure she's okay. You heard her saying, a godforsaken zombie snapper, southeast. Ooh. No, I don't want to tangle with a zombie snapper myself. Alright, I got the zombies on me. Take this brainless zombie out. No hostile creature within reach. There we go. Took care of him. Zombie snapper spotted. Oh, I see it now. There it is. Oh, I'm moving away from it. Well, we did not succeed in recruiting that NPC. So be it. Webbed zombies down there next to these beagles. Looks like the web zombie's running around killing beagles. It's awfully sad. Alright, I'm backing out of here. This was the end of the line. Now, if we go around through the forest, looks like we're now aware of a FEMA camp over here. Or if we take the road north, we can join this road and cross the river. So let's head in that direction. Get turned around here. Sorry, Vanessa. Good luck. But your gun was out of ammo anyway, so hopefully you find a better weapon. Acidic zombie spotted. He's not on the highway, so I'm gonna ignore him. Ooh. Okay, I'm seeing some things on the mini-map here. Let's have a look. All mostly normal zombies except for the thorny shambler. You can shoot him, no problem. What we got out here? Is this a giant ladybug? Yeah, sure is. Fat zombies, where are we on the map? This is where we want to turn right. I think I can get around these creatures. Let's try it. There we go. Is that an evac shelter back there? Yeah. Wow, all these evac shelters are full of zombies right now. Our alternator in the middle of the highway. Alright, we're going back to auto drive. I think it'll take us up to this bridge. I don't know if it'll drive through the unknown or not. Yeah, well. Moose spotted, but he's not on the highway. Body's back there. Holy moly, there's all kind of things coming out of the woods back there. Didn't even know what all that was. Right, here's the bridge. Doesn't look like there's a military roadblock here either. That's nice. Okay, so with our binoculars as we drove, we spotted a mansion and a FEMA camp. We can see another mansion down here and another mansion over here. Wow, 3 mansions all in one area. And this one has a rural house right up next to the mansion. Very odd. You ever seen a mansion in the woods next to a rural house before? It's kind of weird. We passed this back here, Road Mayhem. Oh, okay, I see. That's why we passed that long vehicle. It was a limousine or something. Alright, what are the odds we're going to make it across this area? Looks like we've got swamp in the way. Giant wasp spotted. Okay, so we've got a giant wasp nest right next to the highway. One of them's determined to chase us down. Cracks and... Why do we have cracks? Ah, corpses of scientists. Really? We might have to go kill those cracks. See if we can get something out of these guys' wallets. I don't think I can open his wallet from here. Maybe I can? Pocket 1, contents, dollar bills. There it is. Visitor pass and a science ID card in that scientist wallet. And another one. Yep, there's 2 science ID cards on those dead scientists. Alright, well I'm going to leave off the episode right here. In the next episode we'll go kill the cracks and grab the goodies off the scientists. And then we'll probably park as close as we can to the Refugee Center. And head out, go do some trading for aluminum or for welding wire and the other kind of wire that we need to finish off all the repairs to our vehicle. Thanks for joining me for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. See you in the next one. And in the meantime, keep your head on a swivel.